Scorpio. Today we're going to look at May 27th, 2025, and that's the new moon in Gemini. We'll look at Scorpio sun, moon, and rising with specific messages for each. We'll look at numerology and astrology and the tarot cards, and we'll end the reading with advice for your sign. And in the description box, I have links for meditations for each of these tarot cards that I drew for you today. So we're going to start with numerology, and the number for that day is 5. And the number 5 brings energy around change and adaptability, freedom, and movement. And so for Scorpio, this means being flexible with emotional and financial matters today. So you might have a sudden change in your finances or your relationships that, although uncomfortable at first, opens you up for something better. So let's look at astrology and the new moon that activates your 8th house. So it's going to talk about transformation and shared resources and intimacy and emotional growth. The sun is there too. And the sun is going to talk about deep bonds and shared resources. So you're craving connection that's real, raw, and transformative. And you may have a heart-to-heart conversation about shared finances, inheritances, or deeper emotional needs. Mercury, that's in your Taurus. That's your 7th house. That's about partnerships and commitments. So there'll be more conversations with close partners, and they're going to be serious and they're going to be long-lasting. So a discussion with a romantic or business partner could set the tone for long-term success. Venus. Venus is in Gemini. That's your 8th house. That's going to talk about passion and depth of relationships. So you're drawn to meaningful soul-level interactions. New or existing relationships may deepen in intensity and intimacy. Mars, that's in your Cancer. That's the 9th house. That's beliefs and higher education and adventure. So you're passionate about exploring new perspectives and fighting for your beliefs. You might advocate for a cause or decide to travel for deeper learning. So let's look at your tarot cards. This is the first one that came out, and it was the 7 of Swords, and it came out reversed. So this talks about, when it's reversed, it's about truth revealed or coming clean. So hidden truths are surfacing, either yours or someone else's. So you might finally admit something you've been holding back on, or discover someone else's secret intentions. Oh, well, here's the advice. Honesty clears the path forward. Face the truth with courage. And again, we have a 4 of Pentacles reversed. Reversed, it's talking about letting go and releasing control, because you can see right side, he's really hanging on that pentacle. Look at that face, really hanging on. But reversed, it's letting go. It's releasing control. So it's time to release rigid control over finances, emotions, or situations. So you could find yourself finally willing to loosen your grip on a job or a relationship or a financial fear. So here's the advice. Trust that letting go creates space for better things to arrive. Then we have the Queen of Cups. She came out normal. And she talks about emotional wisdom and compassion and sensitivity. So your emotional intuition is your greatest strength today. So you may find yourself offering profound emotional support to someone or receiving it when you need it the most. And here's your advice. Lead with your heart. Your emotional depth is your superpower today. So this is how the day affects Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. So Scorpio sun, transformation and emotional depth are highlighted. Big internal shifts are possible. You may heal from an old betrayal or open yourself to trusting again. Scorpio moon, emotional needs for intimacy and authenticity rise to the surface. You could feel drawn to deeper bonds with someone or clear out emotional clutter. Scorpio rising. Your public or professional persona may shift towards being more vulnerable and authentic. So others may see a softer, more emotionally connected side of you today. So here's a summary for what this day means to Scorpio. May 27th, 2025, that invites Scorpio to shed old patterns, embrace emotional honesty, and move towards deeper, more meaningful connections. Numerology sparks change, astrology focuses on intimacy and transformation, and the tarot guides you to heal through truth and emotional depth. So here's the real life takeaway. Be willing to tell or hear the truth, even if it feels scary. Loosen your grip on what you're trying to control. Trust your emotions to guide you with compassion and wisdom. So here's the advice for today for Scorpio. Your heart knows what your mind fears. Trust it. Lean into emotional bravery, and you will find the freedom and depth that you are craving. Thank you, Scorpio, and I hope to see you in another reading.